All right, so I'm here with Joe. Joe, you want to give us a bit of a spiel about who you are and what you do for work and as a mum?
Okay, I'm a mum of three. I've got twins who are 13 today, and I've got an 18-year-old. I work in retail, and yeah, that's pretty much me.
Happy birthday to the twins.
Yes, exciting.
Yeah. All right, so what was the big problem you were trying to overcome when you found the CJ rubric?
Nutrition was my biggest issue, is getting my nutrition right and eating the right foods for my body.
Yeah, okay. So what have you tried before?
I've tried programs where you cut calories and you take drops. So something that was called Vibra Health, and you take drops to stop you feeling hungry, but you eat a very restricted calorie diet. I've tried Michelle Bridges. None were long-term sustainable in my lifestyle.
So you kind of bounced back afterwards.
Yes. Yeah, big time.
Okay, so how did you find out about the CJ rubric?
I found it on Facebook. I was just scrolling down my page and I saw your photo, and I've actually said to Nigel, isn't that Chris from the gym? And he said yes. And then I watched your video, liked what you had to say, and then that's when I approached you about your program.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yay for Facebook. And then, so what was it that we worked on first? Or how did you come into the business first? Like, how did you start? How did you first become a client?
I first did your 12-week challenge that you were running on Facebook, and I had good results that I was happy with because it was real food that I could eat that fit into my lifestyle.
Yeah, right. So, and that's what happened with the other programs. They didn't really gel. It wasn't something like you knew you were going to be able to continue doing once it finished. It was a sprint.
No,
that was
it. Yeah. Quick weight loss, get your goals, but no maintaining it, no teaching you how to eat properly. Michelle Bridges long term is unrealistic with the pricings for the random foods that you have to buy. I like to eat real food.
Yeah, like it doesn't really take into account everything else. So what did you learn? So what have you learned since working with the CJ rubric?
Well, I've actually learnt that I can eat more than I thought I could, which is nice.
Yeah.
And that I actually, it is good. And I've learnt that you have good and bad days, but it's okay because you can move on from them.
Yeah, drawing a line in the sand and picking back up where you might have just had to slip up and not letting it blow out.
That's right.
Yeah, cool.
Still got a lot to learn though.
So, yeah, it's always kind of a learning process, which is cool. And you've got that open mindset to want to keep learning, which makes it easy to coach you, which is awesome. All right, so if you didn't do the program, where do you think you would have been?
Probably sitting on the couch depressed, not happy, complaining about my weight constantly.
So taking action and doing the simple processes we've done, sort of, even though they're not drastic changes that people sort of throw around on the internet, it's sort of like reasonable amounts of change. You're getting the result, but you're making changes to your lifestyle that suit you right now.
That's right. And I'm fitter, I'm healthier, and I have a lot more energy than I did 6 months ago before I started the program.
Yay. All right. So, yeah, you just started the program. You just said you got more energy. What other benefits have you got out of doing the CJ rubric coaching?
I've got benefit of having a one-on-one chat with my coach when I'm having a bad day, who can then change my whole mindset of what I thought my day may turn out to be and turn it into a positive. I really enjoy that side of it. I enjoy the fact that I actually get to eat food. It's like, because all diets consist of eating minimal calories. This is great. Yeah. So,
and we kind of, because you and your partner Nigel are in the program together, the CJ coaching program, so we're building your nutrition plan, so to speak, around you and your family, and having it all work together for everybody, which is way better than eating by yourself on your lonesome, having a different meal of chicken salad while everyone else gets to eat, say, chicken korma. You are able to build it all together and work together on the same plan.
That's it, and it works for our family because we can adapt the program to suit our lifestyle, which is really handy to have when you've got kids.
Yes, which a lot of programs don't really take into account the family aspect. They just directly talk to the one person and don't take anyone else in. Don't take all the other people involved into the equation.
That's true.
All right, so let's say you ran down the street, as you do, ran down the street and just randomly stopped in front of somebody and wanted to tell them about the CJ rubric. What would you say to them?
I would tell them that I have an amazing program that I've been doing that I get amazing results from. So far in the program, I've got good results that I'm really happy with. I would let them know that it's easy for their lifestyle, it's adaptable, and it's something that they don't have to change a whole lot to actually do.
I think that's the big part. There's not a massive drastic change.
No, and that's what I tell them. People that I do talk to now, even through work, is I let them know that it's a program that all we're doing is we're matching our nutrition to our movement, and then we use a re-energizing tool to make sure that we're good to go the next day.
Yes, that's like our slogan. That's awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to pass on to people who may be watching or listening about what the program is and what they could potentially get out of it?
Anyone that's listening, I would highly recommend it because there's an amazing coach that will be by your side the whole way through. I like the fact that the whole program is simple for me to use and that I do have accountability for what's going on if I'm having bad days. So do it. Just do it. Enjoy it.
Thank you. And it's kind of like that accountability isn't like a negative accountability. It's like that's cool. Let's just
very
get
positive.
started. Yeah. Nah, that is awesome. Thank you so much for that. If you want to learn how to become a CJ Rubric legend, all you need to do is click the link, fill out the form, which is the application form, and it will allow you to book a coaching call with me, which is completely free for 30 minutes where we sit down and work out what your goals are, what obstacles are in the way of you getting them, and how we can overcome them as quick as we can so you can achieve your goals. So fill out the form and I look forward to chatting to you.